Well, while there in San Ysidro, the Hubertys rented an apartment within the Cottonwood Apartments as Huberty sought employment. In fact, his family were the only Anglo-Americans within this apartment complex irritated Huberty, who was notably ignorant to his neighbors.
Why?
They're on Mexico.
Right.
Shortly thereafter, Huberty applied to a newspaper advertisement offering a security guard training in a federally funded program. He completed this course on April 12th and soon obtained employment with a security firm in Chula Vista. He was assigned to guard in a condominium complex.
Okay.
So he's got a job.
Right.
He got a job quicker and...
you get to feel like a badass walking the grounds.
And you got guns, I'm sure. You're allowed to carry a gun. Why wouldn't you?
Security guard.
Security.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the money earned enabled the family to have their furniture shipped from Ohio. And the family relocated to a 2-bedroom apartment on Averill Road that very same month. The monthly rent for this apartment was $450.
They must have been living in a damn good apartment for $450 in 1984, dude.
Right. That's like probably a lot.
That's about $1,200 a month nowadays.
Maybe way more than that. 10th of July, Huberty was summarily dismissed from this job.
Poor guy, huh?
His employers informed Huberty the reasons for his dismissal were his poor work performance and a noted general physical instability.
Oh, jeez.
His limp.
Now his ego.
Why did they hire him knowing he had a limp and all that? Now they're... Was he lazy?
Well,
he
he passed
on camera,
he passed the test though, so they didn't know. So they got employed, and then they're like, "Yeah, this guy's not doing so good."
Right.
Well, on July 15th, 1984, James Huberty commented to his wife that he suspected he had a mental health problem. Well, at least he's recognizing it.
Yeah.
2 days later, on the morning of July 17th, he called a San Diego mental health clinic requesting an appointment. Leaving his contact details with the receptionist, he was assured the clinic would return his call within hours.
Did they?
According to his wife, he sat quietly beside the telephone for several hours, awaiting the return call before abruptly walking out of the family home and riding to an unknown destination on his motorcycle.
Dang.
So he was anxiously waiting for that call to like, dude, I need an appointment. Something's wrong with me. Nobody called him.
Well, unbeknownst to Huberty, the receptionist had misspelled his name as Schuberty.
Huberty.
Schuberty.
What a moron. How do you... Huberty. And there's not even... James... he could have been like James Huberty. James Huberty. My name's James Huberty.
Right.
Right?
Right. If you're a good receptionist, you got to be like, how do you spell your last name?
Oh, I guess, right. But his name ends with an S, so it's highly plausible. I could see where it could happen. James Huberty. James Huberty.
His polite demeanor conveyed no sense of urgency to the operator. And
so he didn't call and be like, I'm freaking out, man. Right. I need help.
Right. And he had elaborated in the phone call that he had never been hospitalized for mental issues before. Thereafter, the call had been logged as a non-crisis inquiry.
Wow.
To be handled within 48 hours.
I mean,
hey,
I guess that's your guys. Anybody listening to this has mental health problems, God forbid. You get through a hotline, you better act like you're
crazy
in dire need of assistance right now.
Well, no.
All right, so I ain't going to call your ass back for 2 days.
Right. Well, approximately 1 hour later, Huberty returned home in a contented mood. After eating dinner, Huberty, his wife, and their daughters, aged 12 and 10, cycled to a nearby park. Oh, look at that. On bikes. And
right.
I mean, that's perfect. Later that evening, he and Etna watched a film together on their television.
Good for them.
Well, where else are they going to watch?
Well, that following morning, which happens to be the morning or the day of the murders, Wednesday, July 18th, Huberty, his wife, and children visited the San Diego Zoo.
Oh, look at him.
Dude had a full day, didn't he?
Right. Dang.
I mean, that's messed up to laugh. This dude he put in a full day. In the course of their walk through the zoo, he told his wife of his belief that his life was effectively over.
Uh-oh.
Referring to mental health clinic's failure to return his phone call the previous day, he said, well, society had their chance.
It's true.
Ironically, after eating lunch at McDonald's in Claremont neighborhood of San Diego, the Huberty family returned home. So this dude even had McDonald's the day of. And we're going to find out shortly that was his favorite restaurant as well.
The hotline should have called back. Or he should have called the hotline back. No, he's not a beggar.
Right, why would you not call him back?
All right. Come on. The following morning, Wednesday, July 18th. Shortly thereafter, Huberty walked into his bedroom wearing a maroon t-shirt and green camouflage slacks as his wife lay relaxing upon their bed. He leaned toward Etna and said, I want to kiss you goodbye. Etna kissed her husband, Then asked him where he was going, stating her intention to soon prepare the family dinner. Where you going? Dinner's gonna be done soon.
I'm about to make beefaroni on the stove. I don't know why they're Southern. They're from freaking Ohio.
Well, that's about the next line. Makes it. Huberty calmly replied, "I'm going hunting."
Hunting for humans.
And she just let him go.
And his wife didn't think to get up and be like, no.
Like, well, okay.
Or at least as soon as he shut the door, you call the cops and said, my husband said he's going hunting for humans.
Bring me back smokes and a Newport and then Pepsi on the way back, honey. Oh, we need sugar, too.
Oh, jeez.
Like
And not only this, holding a gun across his shoulder and carrying a box of ammo and a bundle wrapped in a checkered blanket.
This was a freaking Dolph Lundgren movie.
Right.
And she's like, where are you going?
I'm going to hunt the humans. He was holding a gun across his shoulder, carrying a box of ammo. Huberty glanced
Did he get on a
towards
motorcycle and go to the place where he needed to? I hope so.
He did have a motorcycle. I don't think he took his motorcycle,
I hope
though.
he did.
I don't think he took his motorcycle, though. But he glanced towards his elder daughter, Azalea, as he walked toward the front door of the family home and said, goodbye, I won't be back. That's a pretty shitty exit to your daughter.
Wait,
dude.
how is the wife just allowing all that?
That's what I'm saying.
She's probably better be like, let's let this dude go or he's going to murder
Well, she already
all of
beat
us.
the shit. Right. He's like, as long as I'm surprised that they didn't get murdered, to be honest. Huberty then drove down San Ysidro Boulevard. According to eyewitnesses, he drove first toward a Big Bear supermarket and then toward a U.S. Post Office branch before entering the parking lot of a McDonald's restaurant approximately 200 yards from his Averill Road apartment. So he's just down the road, dude.
It's right down the damn road.
Down the road. He didn't... Jeez.
Approximately 3:56 p.m. on the 18th of July, Huberty drove his black Mercury Marquis sedan into the parking lot of the McDonald's restaurant in San Ysidro Boulevard. In his possession were a 9mm Browning HP semi-automatic pistol, 9mm Uzi carbine,
Jeez.
a Winchester 1200 12-gauge pump action shotgun,
Jeez. Why that much?
a box and a cloth bag filled with hundreds of rounds of ammo for each weapon.
Jeez.
A total of 45 customers were present inside the restaurant at the time.
And...
That's 45 humans he hunted.
That's not even hunting. That's cheating. If you guys are squeamish or don't like graphic details of people getting murdered and killed, and especially children, then this would be the part not to continue. But this is where the massacre starts, and shit is not pretty from here on out. So, entering the restaurant minutes later, Huberty first aimed a shotgun at a 16-year-old employee named John Arnold from a distance of approximately 15 feet. As he did so, the assistant manager, Guillermo Flores, shouted, "Hey, John, that guy's going to shoot you."
Oh, jeez.
According to Arnold, when Huberty pulled the trigger, nothing happened.
Oh, shit.
As Huberty inspected his gun, the manager of the restaurant, 22-year-old Neva Kane, walked toward the service counter of the restaurant in the direction of Arnold, as Arnold, who believed the incident to be a distasteful joke, began to walk away from the gunman.
What?
So immediately his gun jammed, and everybody
They
was
do
like,
always jokes like this all the time in that
But the guy clearly had a gun. So how would you think it's a distasteful joke?
Well, maybe they're that type of 16-year-old group kids.
I mean, I guess.
1980s, they're always playing jokes.
With guns? Somebody's gonna come. Oh, you got the guy's gonna shoot you. I mean, mass shootings weren't really a thing in the day, so nobody was concerned about it. It is true, but he didn't see the gun. I don't understand.
Huberty fired a shotgun toward the ceiling before aiming in the Uzi at Kane, shooting her once beneath her left eye. Oh,
jeez.